This is another presentation by My Weight World. Eating for a Healthy Heart, Part 2, Protecting Your Heart with the Right Foods. Now that you know the whys of heart concerns, we will discuss the hows in your approach to taking care of your heart with good nutrition. Heart-healthy eating involves several factors, including the types of fats that we consume, the indigestible parts of foods known as fibers, a balance of calories from all sources of foods, including foods that contain protective substances associated with lower heart disease, and avoiding excessive salt intake. All of these factors combined can not only decrease your heart disease risk, but also your risk of diabetes, cancer, digestive diseases, and other major health problems so common in the United States. Fats in our diet are a potent source of calories, or energy value. A little bit of fat can go a long way in making foods higher in total calories. That is why, when we are watching our weight, fat content of our foods is an important factor to consider. Because foods high in fat often taste very good, we can easily eat more calories than we often realize. And many foods high in fat are very easy to eat. Think of eating a bag of chips or a donut, as opposed to an apple or orange of the same size. Which food is easier to eat? Taking less effort to chew and swallow. But fat can also contribute many good things to our diet. It can keep us full longer, help us absorb certain vitamins in our digestive tract, and make foods taste better when used in small amounts. One type of fat is called monounsaturated fat, which describes the chemical structure of the fat molecule. This type of fat is associated with a reduced risk of heart disease, including maintaining cholesterol levels which promote health. Monounsaturated fats are found in olive and canola oils, avocados, soft margarines made with canola or olive oils, and a variety of nuts and nut butters. Polyunsaturated fats are also helpful in maintaining healthy levels of blood cholesterol. These fats are found in common cooking oils, including corn and safflower oil, as well as a variety of nuts and seeds. Did you know that if you have a heart attack and have had a high intake of omega-3 rich foods, you will be less likely to die? If eating salmon, mackerel, flaxseed, nuts, and other omega-3 rich foods can help keep someone alive, why not? Try adding these into your diet on a regular basis. Canned versions of fish are easy to use and a great staple for your pantry, and nuts are a wonderful addition to meals and snacks. But remember the importance of portion control. The American Heart Association recommends fish, preferably the fatty fish such as salmon, at least twice per week. Supplements of omega-3 fats and fish oils may be very beneficial as well, so be sure to check with your doctor to see if these are compatible with your health condition and medical treatments. No other dietary ingredient exerts as much influence on blood cholesterol than does saturated fat and trans fat. These fats often come from the visible fats in meat, but are well hidden in cheese, whole milk dairy products, snack foods, and pastries. Fried foods, especially from restaurants, are another source of these heart-damaging and waist-expanding fats. Dairy foods are a great source of protein and nutrients, especially bone-strengthening calcium and vitamin D. However, use the lowest fat choices possible. When using cheese, you may want to use a good quality cheese, but in small portions, since it is high in fat and sodium. As healthful as wonderful foods such as nuts, seeds, avocados, and other nutrient-rich fat sources are, it may be easy to eat too much of these foods and take in too many calories, leading to excess weight gain. So remember, even with the healthiest foods, portion control is essential. Hydrogenation is the chemical process that turns a healthy oil that is liquid at room temperature into a fat that is solid at room temperature and much more harmful to our body. North American diets contain 2 to 8% trans fats, which translates into higher LDL, bad cholesterol levels, and lower HDL, good cholesterol levels. Examples of foods rich in trans fats include fried foods from restaurants of all kinds, stick margarines, and many snack foods and pastries found on store shelves and bakeries. Food labels are now listing the content of trans fats, which is certainly helpful, but remember, many restaurant foods are not labeled at the present time. More and more evidence is coming out every day about the significant impact of a high-salt diet on our heart health. A high-salt diet promotes water retention and sets up processes in the body that lead to high blood pressure, without any signs or symptoms. High blood pressure is damaging to your eyes, heart, kidneys, and the entire body. Like many of the trans and saturated fats, high sodium intake comes mostly from processed foods, as well as condiments such as soy sauce and barbecue sauces. Even many breakfast cereals have a significant sodium content. Shake away the salt by minimizing these health-damaging foods. Read those labels. A low-sodium food should be no more than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving, and an entree, such as a frozen dinner, should provide no more than 700 milligrams of sodium per serving. Including an abundance of low-sodium foods such as fresh meat, chicken, fish, fruits, and vegetables can help greatly in reducing your salt intake. Using salt-free seasoning blends can help spice up flavors in your foods. Remember to look carefully at those food labels. Be sure to notice what the serving size is and how many servings are in a package. Many food packages will look like only one serving, but they actually contain 2 or 3 servings, so you need to multiply the calories, fat, and other nutrients by the actual amounts of servings that you consume. Notice on this label the specific indicators of total fat, saturated, and trans fat. 30 milligrams of cholesterol per serving is also a significant amount, as recommendations for most people are to limit total cholesterol intake to 200 milligrams per day. And the sodium content in this serving of food is almost 1/5 of the recommended day's allowance. Those donuts that sit at the coffee area in your office are so tempting and easy to eat during the mid-morning slump. But remembering that each donut contributes as many calories and fat grams as a hamburger might make you rethink your choice. Next time, consider having a box of raisins, some fresh fruit, or a small handful of almonds, along with your coffee or tea. You might think of French fries in another way after realizing that a typical portion that comes with the value meals contribute as much as 600 calories and 30 grams of the bad fats. And along with the salt found both inside and outside of these fries, you will soak up the water weight as well as the fat. If you have to have fries, ask for a small portion, share with friends, or try throwing half away. Remember, eating food that your body does not need is like wasting food. Better outside of your body than inside. Fabulous fiber. Fiber is an important part of a healthful diet. Diets which are high in fiber are usually lower in total fat and saturated fat. Goal is to eat 25 to 35 grams per day. Fiber is only from plant foods. The combination of a low-fat diet coupled with a diet high in soluble fiber lowers LDL and total cholesterol and has been associated with a lower incidence of heart disease. A great variety of fibers are found in grains such as oats, beans, legumes, and other plant foods. Fiber supplements also can contribute a significant amount of supplemental soluble fiber. Even constipation can cause increased blood pressure, having damaging effects on the cardiovascular system. Healthy intestines are also a factor in cardiac health, especially in individuals who have already had heart disease or a heart attack. Be sure to drink plenty of water with these fiber sources, which include bran cereal and whole grain breads. Flax seeds, rich in both types of fiber as well as the healthful fats, are an easy addition to the diet. You can find ground flaxseed at most any store, but this must be refrigerated to prevent the healthy fats from going rancid quickly. Alcohol, which may be a healthful addition to many people's diet, must be carefully considered. While it can have some beneficial effects, alcohol intake may also aggravate medical conditions and add excess calories to your diet, preventing weight loss. Alcohol can certainly elevate blood triglycerides as well as blood pressure, and may interfere with the actions of medications that you may be taking. Bottom line, check with your doctor and your pharmacist about the risks and benefits of any alcohol intake. Your body is unique. Many factors play a part in your calorie and nutrient needs. To be sure that you are getting the best diet advice possible, check with your doctor and your dietitian for personal and individual advice on meal planning to keep your heart in great shape. This has been another presentation by My Weight World.